get rid of this. We got a new person in the party. Cool. You know, do that. Not enough. Get that jacket. Get that bed school. Ascender's locked. Broadway was not unlocked. Well, yeah. So, we move on. The Greatest Restraint Chaplain. I think this is a gross overreaction. Insurgency will blow over. It always does, and if we commit to war with Meta, now we can't play that card for another 5 years. It's not about the rabble rousers. They'll go. It's about the mana. My singers have seen the test firsthand. That damn stuff is militarized now. It's not a theory, it's working, and the world supply sits behind a country that is rightfully ours. Paran is right. We can't let faithless nations build armies of casters while we sit handcuffed to our principles. We will not consider. We are not considering using it ourselves. I trust Pantheon's etiquette has been very clear. I'll tell you what the Pantheon said. What the Pantheon says. When I've damn well written it. I won't be the champion who lets Kazian last chance at supremacy slip through their fingers, slips through our fingers. We move on, Milden. I will announce it on Friday's sermon. Or announce it in Friday's sermon. Holy shit. Was that as bad as it sounded? There's the cat! I missed the cat. He's right here. You see his eyes. Sounds so much worse than we dare hope. We want something with a kick. We will get execution. The stuff is what we want. I never dream he'll just openly admit they lied about the Pantheon. I am gonna derail things if I ask for a primer on the Pantheon. You know, we honor our dead here, right? More than honor, you call it worship. The chaplain claims that the high priest can hear them all speak as one. That's the Pantheon. There is a history to the real thing, but the chaplain version is just a free pass to claim everyone we've ever loved is asking us to do what they want. And now we have the head of church and state outright admitting they made it up. This is fucking checkmate. God, I hope he saw this before he was blown out, killed to go down, knowing I've got the bastard this good. Should get some moderate fire up. Should get some moderates fired up. Daily sod. Probably not. Seriously. No, we hit the other brick wall we've been fighting. We hit the other brick wall we've been fighting. We can leak this on the free net tonight, but only tech savvy kids with jailbroken phones will see it. They're ready with us. Common controls legal internet and every TV station everywhere. Your central dad gets his information. That's where your central dad gets your information. We can't get through Chaplain's base till we break down the wall, but this is a megaton we drop when we do. This is a megaton when we drop when we do. Surely it makes waves outside of Canada. It might make the news, but what good does that do us? What information is news here? Your country already knows the chaplain is a surveillance state dictatorship with a mandatory religious enforcement by police brutality hasn't moved any of them to action in the last 20 years. The DSR did impose sanctions, and the people thank you for cutting us off. The champions did not want foreign goods reaching us anyway. It just means that only tech we have access to is made by institutions we're fighting. Fair point. I'll shut up. Those slides again. I'm not trying to shut you down. I'm just tired. I'm tired of being told we have the world moral support by nations that won't commit a single dollar to actual support. We will not even asking for troops. A shipment of free net phones would have turned the tide against Chaplain Square 5 years ago. Is there a plan to get this out? I've heard rumors that there's a strike ready to go, just waiting on a payload worth the blood price. Should be bullshit though. Could be bullshit though. I'm just a soldier. They don't tell me what I'm hitting next till it's time to hit it. I might spill it to foreigners like you. Slight smile. Sounds like tomorrow's problems. Yeah, I don't want to spend tonight talking politics. Win this big don't come around too often. In a fight like ours, there's an old military tradition from the 1600s. If your victory spares more blood than it costs, you drink the difference in character. We drink the blood of the dead. No, it's the blood of the living, right? She gets it. Can't speak of the symbolism, but the blood math checks out. Come on. We've got 3 cases of 1975 we liberated from the minister cellar, and he would fucking explode to know that foreigners and a faith trader were the ones who got to drink it. To the few friends who join the Pantheon today. We carry their voices, and their voices carry us. And to the many who didn't, thank you for the foreigners with the dirty tricks and ridiculous hats. We got to do more stuff on a board, more board things. Go. About to invade. Okay, motivations of Chaplain. Must be broadcast here. Made a recorded. We obtained recording. Recording. Made at Chaplain, right? From 15 has a military for mana dust. I want the mana dust. Here. So we took the trade all the way down here. Has a military use for? Oh yeah, they have a military use for the dust. Okay. Let's try to rearrange this so it doesn't look oh gosh. Oh gosh. This is probably as best we're gonna get. Okay. Mission streams. We got some new dreams. Some new chats. Let's do some of the dream stuff. Judas Priest. Into on. But do take damage one time. One time. Let's go back. Let's go over here. Okay, yeah. Going back to the doctor, the good doctor. Oh, so fucking close. Is that enough? Does he bounce off the wall with that? Oh, she's gonna get hit once. Ah, fudge nuggets. gotcha. Alright, let's just push this dude back. Let's just push that dude back. I fucked that up. Move here. Push. Oh, hi Max, how you doing? You wanna hydrate? How you doing, Max? How's the Wonder Song game? Oh, I was stretched as well. Alright. Stretch. How was it trying to catch the Dream King? What the fudge? anything reach? Does it reach? Does it reach? Does it reach? I think it does reach. Oh, this is actually pretty sick, women. Oh. Take. And we blasted. Nice. Oh, Wonder Woman is great. I've broken it. What? I almost blocked myself, but I think it's on me. Well, okay, I got you. No, it's just because you're too much of a gamer, Max. You're too hard to contain. The game can barely contain your brilliantness. Your brilliance. I can't say words. Your genius. Your genius. It's too hard to contain. So yeah, I'm enjoying some Tactical Breach Wizards. I am trying very hard to like get the confidence ones, because I want to one house. Accept Dale. Got you. Okay. I'm trying to what am I trying to do? I'm trying to say words and I'm struggling. I'm trying to get these ultimate restoration dream sounds. These ones. Got you. I'm trying to come on. You can do this. Like get all these confidence points, because I want all the uniforms that come in this game. What if she goes up and just whacks him? How much damage does she do? Big whack. Good. That was helpful. Did me doing the bio transference kind of take the damage? What is this? It's dead. I'm gonna do this just in case, but I don't think it does what I think it does. So yeah, let's just do this first. Charge. And she hide behind this. Didn't do what I wanted to do. Oh, what the fudge? Yeah, I want this. Want her to take cover. I want to go here. Nope. Cover. Watch over here. Do you get line of sight? Here. So we're gonna kind of go here. This. Dale. Oh, they expect us to use our skills. I see it from here. Can I look out that window and see that dude? Which? Reach. What's the goal? Only sound. Image of 8 reinforcements left. Jeez Louise, Capiz. Ooh, what the fudge? That was not good. I felt barricaded. That just fix the problem? I feel like it does. Oh, did not think about that. What's that enter? Oh, nice. To this chat. Maybe end for the night after that. How long have I been going? Jeez, Louises. Going for a little bit. There's still a lot of this left, so I'm not gonna get thrown this. So let's just do a chat. Sorry if I'm not the best voice actor. I'm not great at reading stuff, dude. I've been quite quiet since we got to Colin, because we're wasting our time here. We're throwing a fascist regimes and stopping a war. It's not our fight. We should be focused on Kennedy. On Kennedy, it's urgent. The stakes are huge, and we can help. You can help later. I've got 6 months to live, and I want to make damn sure Kennedy hits more before I do. Jesus fucking Christ. My God, so I had no idea it was that short. I'm sorry. It's dope. be. I just threw that out for effect. Truth is, there aren't enough cases for an accurate prognosis. So I get to live in limbo till it happens. That's awful. I'm sorry. I get that. It's personal with live, but can I just make the calling case for you? It seems inevitable. This might be the war we're here to stop. I'm not here to stop a war. I'm here to kill the piece of shit who me up and forced me to serve her at gunpoint. Okay, why? That's why you came, but as a doctor, when there's a crisis, don't you drop everything to help? When I was a surgeon, baby, but this power, my craft, I can save people. No one else can. That's my focus. Someone else can help Colin. On only we can help with Kennedy. Zane's the only one who can react before she hits. You're the only one with the tools and talent to track her, and I'm the only one who can resurrect you when you get yourself killed again. What if only we came help to help him? We're scalpels, not hammers. We're scalpels, not hammers. I'm new at it, but it seems like fighting a regime with 8,000 times your manpower is very much a scalpel problem. When you've got a medical degree, you can tell me what a scalpel problem is. It's a scalpel problem. It's not a degree level knowledge it is. We can all grasp the concept of precision. Oh, she does have a spine in there somewhere. Did it take a medical degree to figure that one out? Hell yeah, more spicy Jen in the future, please. I feel like you were losing this argument and you've somehow made it about me, but in a sort of nice way. That makes me feel weird and unable to refocus. That's what I'm playing, yeah. You think I'm talented? Don't get it twisted. It's just a fact. Jen doesn't know where to look. You found me in the middle of the desert in another country inside 2 days while on the limb. Who else would you call it? What else would you call it? I actually found you the same night, but we had to wait for a ferry. You took a ferry to break me out? We don't have a chopper. You could spring for a fight? You couldn't spring for a flight? You were on the lamb. We were on the lamb. Should have stuck with the mafia. Okay, move on. We have no leads anywhere. Anyway, why not help out till we do? Because it's a huge risk. Chapo don't kill people if they can help it. If they can't help it, they lock them up so they can't be martyrs. Killing I can fix, captured I can't. I've been jailed 2 times this week. Long as I have this gun, there won't be a third. Is this gonna be a problem? One more thing. One more. Is that gonna be a problem? One more. You've got me for one more chapel op. Then I'm back on Kennedy with or without you. I rather with. Okay. Yeah, Jen's doing all the talking. Wait a minute. I've been looking out for the cat. Dang it. So you're still a believer after all this? I'm a chorusist. That's my faith, not the chapel. The chapel is a regime that has taken the thread of our belief and used them as puppet strings. Chorism runs deep enough in Callan that it's worked so on far too many people for far too long. What threads are dead? They're the closest thing we have to what you might call a god. We listen to them and honor them above all else. Real chorism is about learning to hear those voices and honor their wishes in ways that make sense. Chapel's version is that only they can hear the dead, and you go to their priest to find out what your loved one wants to do. So where does the Pantheon fit into that? It's all of them, in chorus, hence chorused. Chorism, it was abstract concept, sometimes something that unites us. However, we are the love we have for the people we've lost. Reach up to the Pantheon and connects us. Go far enough back, and someone I love someone who loves someone you loved. I show my respects to them by respecting you. That's pretty interesting. That's a pretty interesting concept. I'm digging this. That's an interesting way to form a religion. Like a distant, annoying cousin, the chapel made it a tool of control. They say anointed preach of the highest tier can hear the Pantheon like in it's a single voice. They have privilege, access to what all our dead families are telling us to do. If you come to it cold, the lie is blatant, but if you raise into it, it runs deep. Are there a lot of chorusists in the resistance? Most of us. This isn't a secular revolt. We already had one of those in the 40s. That's how Manila got independent. Maybe it's the weekends, but do you literally talk to your dead? Ever lost anyone? Yes. Can't hear their voice when you want to. Nope, not enough. You get better at it, like a craft. If you're told it's not possible, you will never try hard enough to truly do it. Okay, so it's more like you imagine talking to them. That's a very centered way to looking at a very centered way of looking at it. If you've been raised devaluing impressions someone leaves on you, the part of them you still carry when they're gone. To you, that's a static thing, a footprint, so any signs of life you get from it must be imaginary. To us, it's a real part of them, and the closer to you, the more you love them, the more of them you carry with you. Again, cool concept for a religion. What does getting better at it look like? I can't do puzzles. My parents could. if I try one now, I ask him, Judah, what is this bullshit? And it comes to me, not the full solution. I'll never be as smart as him, but some flash of insight he would have had, and it can take it. I can take it from there. If I died first, he said they're telling you he can fix cars, but asking me what the problem is. I'm sorry, how long has since he's passed? 2 years now. Killed by a riot priest. He wasn't even protesting. He cared about the fight more than I did, but the truth is we've probably never would have stood up to the chapel, but now I'm locked in with his fire in me, and I want to make them feel the full pain of that mistake every time I suit up. Can you tell me something about him? Like what? Anything. He believed in me like no one else. Told you I'd never be as smart as him. I can already hear him jumping in to defend me. He'll be telling you I'm a genius with engines. He'll tell you I invented a carbonator, which I didn't. He tells you I won a hockey tournament for our team with my playbooks of dirty tricks, which I guess I did. I used to carry his belief around with me like a torch. It lit up all the things I could do. Now I carry it like a combustion engine. Jen leaves a respectful pause. Sounds great. He is. He sounds great. He is. Thank you for the chatting. Thank you for giving a shit. Cool. We don't have enough for that. Oh. Nope, we want this. Dex. Oh, we can unlock this already. I like this one too. Okay. I have to go. Thank you so much for chatting with me and watching me fail at editing and then not fail at editing and then fail at editing again. Thank you so much, Cryu, for rating me. Thanks so much, Nordic, for the biddies. Thank you, Max and Isaac, for just coming by and start chatting with me. And I appreciate you guys so much. But yeah, I'm gonna try to find a raid target. Let me put up a raid message. So those are the raid messages. If you're subscribed, use the subscribe one. If you can't, use the other one. Thank you for the high trick, Isaac. I will also stretch. I'll get that. I'm out of water. But yeah. But our 24-hour stream. We'll get to the 24-hour stream. I have to work on stuff. I have to work on being more entertaining. And I want to do some stuff with, like, not just with my redeems and stuff. Just like make things better. I want to make a better stream. Make the 24-hour stream actually worth it. But yeah, thank you so much for being around, Isaac. I hope your writing's going well. I hope your laundry is getting done. Yeah, so let's find someone to raid. Let's take a look. Take a look to see who's out there. I kind of want to raid Tree, but he's like, he kind of does like I would say kind of lewd art. I don't know if the chat wants lewd. Lewd. But Tree's an awesome guy. Let me look at this thing real quick. Where's my pop-out thing? Follow. I think it tells you how many times you raided someone too. So, I'm gonna look to see if I raided Trap before. I don't think I have, but if I have, I will choose someone else to raid. So I don't think I've raided Trap before. Which might be a good one. Trap is an artist. Makes great stuff. He speaks English and Spanish. And he's a nice guy. And like they just started streaming. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go raid Trap. All right. Once again, everyone, you guys are too kind, too nice. You know, you guys have a wonderful day. You guys, you know, enjoy the rest of the evening. Enjoy the rest of your day. Day, night, or evening, morning. And yeah, I'm gonna try to continue to stream, at least once a week. So, I did one already, but I'll probably do another one since I was able to stream, you know, pretty early, and for a long time, and it'll give me motivation to finish up the projects I'm trying to do. So. Yeah, you guys, again, thank you so much for being here. Yeah, and you know, do what you gotta do, stretch, get some food, make sure you're taking care of yourself, and you know, take it easy. Peace.